Breaking news.
I want talk true to mock news. Want talk sense. I want mad again. See the search for the truth. Mock news not the
Breaking
place.
news.
Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth to truth talk well. But politicians run
Breaking
well.
news.
Pastors run well. Pararan mother their case well. I want mad again.
Breaking news.
Shaping the legitimacy. So one talk. I want mad again. Pararan tell them truth.
My people, another day don't reach again for another strong mock news. They call Pararan one of Africa. Agbo Godi Magi, they're not the first person to buy Magi to take away you cook it all sweet. Only you now waka, nyegre, we now buy the Magi, now put it inside the soup. Now see finish, then make good money turn after an operation. We can do. Then the animal is waka like this. You know they're supposed to waka like this before. And appointment when God give goats to meet up with the appointment. And look at the shit waka as the waka is cheating, as he's working, is cheating. You watch it as he's working. Just take it like that. Now we. So today mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very long mock news. I'm so sorry for say we not put mock news for the normal day, Wednesday and Saturday. I'm gonna say my editor, I'm on a hunger, he is sick. But from this Wednesday, we'll see mock news. Okay? We'll go straight to the reason why we're here. No time. Matthew chapter 25 verse 36. Where did Jesus Christ talk for them? Don't they happen? He said, when I was naked, you came to me and you rescued me, you give me clothes. And when I was in prison, you can't rescue me. Where did Jesus Christ talk for Matthew? The thing don't they happen for Nigeria? One pastor for Port Harcourt, what do they call OPM, Dr. Jesus in Action, OPM. This will not be even Dr. Jesus. Now it's Dr. Jesus in Bailey. Those of you who don't know OPM, now the man will get up with this. The man just there because of this corona. Now I say, no, let me go to the prison and bless them. As they bless people for prison. Now I say, no. Because they hear people's story and people take on. They touch the man. This man released one man from prison. You will hear the story. Oh yeah, now what can share it easy? You go criticize. The person where this man released for prison. So I even myself, I watched this video. I cry. But before I go read the news, I want how can every young when may God bless you. Any sin where you don't sin, may God forgive you. No, nobody will not sin. You understand? One man will come from Edo stroke Yoruba land, which is Lagos. He said, may go hustle for Port Harcourt PH. As he reach PH, he goes, okay, oh yeah, he will wheelbarrow, make him push wheelbarrow, which is what I don't push. And I say some of them don't shake me. When I could say my hand strong, I don't know what the person don't do. If I do my hand like it is spark. Mostly during the time of Harmattan, man, put my story, man, put this one, and the guy with this. Because they do wheelbarrow work. As they do wheelbarrow work, they help one woman. The woman, anytime when the woman go buy load and the guy they already carry and the woman go pay 1,000 a month, you know, normal wheelbarrow something. I know say some people say the money small. When they do wheelbarrow work, 1,000 a big money, oh, a million, So the woman got the whole land for like 1 month, 2 months where they help the woman never paid. The woman got to make a carry some load for her. I won't just cut her short, go you will hear from the guy, Matt. The guy got carry, give the woman. The woman got make day near the load before go come. He called the wait, the woman not the corner. The guy say, I make go hustle small, so I make take shop. You understand what I mean now? Make the sea fraud. As he go hustle later on, you know, go where the load day, where they break. Wait till the guy here. Now be this. And when you hear now be this, you know say the person will say now be this, here police or army, now did there. He said now be this. The guy say, now be this who? He say you don't thief load. Now they arrest this guy. Say a thief load of 17,000. Which is 2014 now they put story so 17,000 load. From there, play, this guy don't enter say. He spend almost 2 to how many months there. From there, they can't go another say. From there to court, from court awaiting trial. You don't enter crunch. I'm on a rocket. Those don't know what they call crunch. Every prison. You know, so we pidgin. We see get big grammar. Not alone now when they speak English, get grammar. You can't enter crunch. Play. This guy not get who go call hands of nothing. Even spiritual woman, not they call me dream. Understand what I mean? Nobody. This guy wastes 6 years for this 17,000, no, because nobody to carry a go call, no money to bribe. What does? Make the say you understand? 6 years, according to Igbo people, 6 years. And this guy spend for prison. Every day night they pray, God, who go fit help me? He dey read as you this guy. He don cram Bible from Genesis to Revelation. The guy he don. Some of una wey just dey smart online here, una never enter prison. Make I just tell una, after God, people wey go change your destiny. The next person wey go change your destiny is police. Forget anybody wey dey tell you say na kpias, say na this thing. Police, you fit just dey waka like this, police go just cramp you, e go throw you out. All the Nigeria police wey dey never pay salary, wey dey even dey try to meet up, bí ewúrẹ́ irú gbọ̀ngbọ̀n kí wọ́n yí ṣe wọ́n àbí ṣe wọ́n fi ṣe bẹ́ni. Guy spend 6 years as man of God. Put the man of God. This guy pastor now they won't see. Nobody won't say they call you, they come fight for their papa. You insult my father. He have many university, the best university. This is your age. Then they fight for. When we reach heaven, you will tell God that. Now this man come there. They take people name. The guy say, if you don't even see the man, nothing they see him. Say that one day as he then they call her. Hello, where are you? He said, "Wait, go there." Before you look, they can't go court. Now there, they tell him, say, "Go back." They say maybe next in how many weeks time you go court again. You know, reach weeks time, they call and say, "OPA don't free you." This man of God take over 20 lawyers to bring about 60 to 50 people with their case not get problem. You are a man of God. Where your case not too strong. Say me they bring the art. Now this boy be the first people where they first bring art now. Those of you know, listen to story. You go share tears or the news long gone and the Indian film war when I never see anything. Hear story, waka share tears. Some of you just they waka kuru and if you say God not the bless una, they don't take your freedom from you. They don't take my own. My own only 2 weeks and anyone hang myself. Those of you never watch the guy when they talk about the testimony on an every testimony. This is miracle. Oh yeah, regadila.
I go to Port Harcourt. So okay, say go carry me go to Port Harcourt. Na so take me come Port Harcourt. Take me come Port Harcourt, take me go Eagle Smith. I look the life of Eagle Smith there, they rough. I say no, I no fit stay this Eagle Smith. I can't come up for that Eagle Smith. I can't come my one flower. And that time I come my one flower, I don't get anybody, I don't even know anybody. I just leave those my friend here. I just come my one flower. Stand for that my one flower. Reaching the night, get one woman when they sell market opposite that my one flower there. I can't zoom and say, must I find a job? So that I go fit push you by. I say why? I go fit push you by. I can say, how if you get the wheelbarrow? You go tell me say to get the wheelbarrow, say the rent and 300 naira. Say 300. Say but right now no go 300 naira, but the person they rent the wheelbarrow out. So I just go fit tell the person give me the wheelbarrow. Matter start. Just to get small thing on my own self. You I can say okay. Reaching the night, I can say, where I go fit 4 put. You I go tell me say I'm fine. Since they come, you might go inside, go bring one carton with one wrapper. Come give me, so I can sleep for the side of the flower bed. I say tomorrow morning, you go carry the wheelbarrow, you go call the wheelbarrow man. I can say no problem. I can sleep. That kind of 5 o'clock, you might don't come with one man. You might carry the push wheelbarrow come. You say see the boy here. Because the man said I want push wheelbarrow. I say yes. You carry the wheelbarrow, give me. I come dey work for inside market, for that railway market. There people they carry load, just to meet up, to get small thing, just to meet up, clean myself up. This man just hold me for nigga, started to slap me. I ask, but why they embarrass me? What thing I do? He said I don't steal somebody egusi and rice. I said, what is egusi do? I don't get a woman, I don't get married, I don't get wife for a year, I don't get house for a year. See where they sleep, see my load where I hang and put. What is egusi do? They say na lie. They need to carry me. Reach my master. I don't do there 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. 1 month and 2 weeks. Nothing and they no information, nothing, they know they talk, say me the enemy. The people in the market now that they help, they go carry load. They come to the market, say this boy with somebody like that. This boy no fit to do those, but those police they no agree. If I go to the next month, make it like 2 weeks on. I don't see railway police station, another set of police come. It's me they hand over them to them. See they go fit handle the matter. So what happen again? Where they carry me go again? They carry me enter side motor, carry me go railway police station. They go carry me go the railway police station. I can't reach there. I can't see the woman. I go answer, madam, what thing they make you they wicked me? Like they say, no one pay me the work money when I work for you. That make you just there. Carry me away. I don't get anybody for River State. You just want to come throw me for prison. Just want to throw me for cell. Say to eat I no get. You know, I say my quiet. My other person I go sell the egusi and rice for. I say I know can go point person I no sell the tea for what I don't know about. I can't say okay, anyone want me do me. I can't leave everything. I can't do that my one station like railway police station there for like 2 weeks. One day you hear my name, they say make I pack my things. So I don't get anything I want pack. So they carry me go court. If I go no, they don't carry me reach court. So maybe here, so now court. I say court for wetin happen. They say man no worry. We reach court. I say they come remind me since 2014.
You dey see us. This is Matthew. When I was in prison, you came to visit me. He give this man now hope. Say there is people. There are men of God. Not only hope. Not be say just bring her from the prison, call her and go. He say no. He ask the guy, what can you do? The guy say go learn work. It's okay. Go and learn. Nah. He don't forget the guy house where they stay. Free house, close. They carry this guy even enter boutique, may buy clothes. The guy don't even dey pick gold, don't even dey pick Gucci. And me they tell us, oh yeah, na mama vioto, me they no go carry you go back. You understand? Pick or cricka. But before they go buy them, you understand what I mean? Now I say, to they learn work. From there now, anything we learn, they go open shop for me, start life. These are the people now where they bring the name of God high. Now when I just did there, our people they pay tithe. Now they talk. Those of you where pledge you cannot pay, you know, they threaten us for church. We'll go church. We'll threaten him. This will not be your age. This will not be your age. Pastor, use the work of God to help people. According to all those people who come that time, all those Roman Catholic where they come, now them my party learn how to read. Self. You understand? Free food, free things. Nah, no free things again for church. Okay, never your way. These are the kind of men of God who we want for this country. If all of us start to do this the way this man they do, things go dey okay. Oh yeah, na bugu fly to stone cold na get to bololo before you see guesses like if na the hair one na they carry, we make una know na cut am so that na fit be like am. God bless you. I won't stand as the man, brother, and the family. What do you do for this man? So God go bless you. I don't go say once so for what I not do for just 1 week. 1 week, almost 2 weeks. Me just ma crazy you. Una never know. Some of them they were kakure. Una never know what they call freedom. After God, the next people to change your destiny is police. We'll go straight to other news, no time. Those of them when they stay America, they say I won't go America. I say because Nigeria they too the thief. Oh yeah, you to get America. For America they see the mafia. This one now for more American more for Florida. Now they take good thief. 3 people go raid more. Keep more now. They thief more come be like skeleton. Get the boom. Only one security guy that did that. Had the guy just did there, they will use the makeup. Now dead the arm robbers take on. They shade up. When I'm like, they build up the security man. Just tell like that. The small, how many dollar where they wallet? He clean it from there. They thief jewelry, thief gold, thief diamond. They discharge. Now they find 3 people now for America where do this thing. You understand? Because any small thing when they talk for America, they cannot thief, they cannot do like this. They took now they call me. America, the Florida president in Florida. PARARAN MOCK, Florida. They call like that. The Florida governor, even they call me. Hello, how will they catch them? Now make they give them now what to do. Because not every time I call here, they insult Nigeria. Hey, Nigeria, they thief. Hey. So I'm out and I'm going to America now. Eji took you both when you do something. No watch
Now to a crime alert. Investigators want to find the 3 crooks in this surveillance video who broke into the Florida Mall, threatening a guard with a gun. News 6's Crystal Moyer shows us more of this robbery inside the Florida Mall.
Yeah, the Orange County Sheriff's Office is asking anyone who has information on this robbery or the suspects involved to call the crime line.
The robbery happened over a week ago here at the Florida Mall. Deputies just now releasing surveillance video on social media. They say around 10:30 p.m., 3 suspects entered the Florida Mall dressed in all black with their heads covered, one appearing to be carrying a metal pole. In the video, you could see the security guard standing at his post when the 3 suspects approach him. According to the incident report, one of the suspects points what the victim believes to be a silver handgun at him and orders him to the ground. The report goes on to say one of the suspects took money out of his wallet and grabbed his phone and work radio. Deputies say the suspects then smashed the glass of a piercing pagoda jewelry booth, getting away with an unknown amount of stolen jewelry. The security guard didn't report any injuries and was able to get to the security office to call 911. Now investigators need your help trying to figure out who these 3 suspects are.
I reached out to the management office for the Florida Mall for comment and not yet have heard back. In Orlando, Crystal Moyer getting results, News 6.
In America, for this corona period, they thief full more. And only one security guy. America will not get out to Nigeria. People they guide more. There is 62. Not be small people. You even there with your head. Say, you understand? As a man, you read this man say, Lord, I know say you took America because not every time I go insult my Nigeria. You cannot thief for more. You dey crazy. You don't thief in more. You buy this, you discharge. You understand? Go straight on that news. Nigeria is good for this one. No time. This news na to tell all Africa landlord and landlady and people wey dey even die leave us for. I don't even know how I wan call now. Whether na die lady or die landlord. This news na for una. Muslim, especially the people wey dey die leave us for. We una not get life, no source of income. Na the house wey dey die live on for una, so na help you una. You understand what I mean now? This news na for una. Corona start since last year. Go enter this year. Lockdown dey oh. Now life won't start small. Even the life wey even start small. They cover nose, they cover ear, they waka. A lot of people now don't lost their job. Una see get heart. I dey talk to people wey get building oh. Increase our strength for this critical situation for Africa. I don't want you to read that in only Nigeria because this thing touch everywhere. Some of una see increase our strength. You feel increase our strength this year. You are a devil. Even for air fire, devil give people bonanza. Devil off the air fire now as I talk to you because somebody will go there and I call me. Say they off air fire so that make everybody serious they okay. Make they enjoy. Say life go start from next year for air fire. Una see increase our strength. Anybody will increase our strength this year. You even bad pass the government wey we dey talk. All of una know dey try from Nigeria to the rest Africa country. You feel increase and you are still disturbing your tenant wey dey do well since but this year no come dey do well. You see dey tell her you dey threa ten her say make it. You are a devil. Even devil dey shame for you because when you go reach fire your own don finish. Those of you never watch where people they lament, they talk about Astre for Lagos. Regardez là-bas.
More than 2 weeks after the federal government relaxed the lockdown order in Abuja, Lagos, and Ogun State, activities have begun to peak slowly, but its effects can still be felt on the economy. Experts advise that a prolonged lockdown will create more hardship, emotional torture, and social unrest. I met with Onifade Folajimi, not his real name, who said his rent has been increased last week. The notice states that if he can't meet up with the new rent expectation, he would be evicted from the property by August 2020.
In the letter, actually states that from June, we'll start making a new payment, the increased payment for the house rent, and by August, if we are unable to make that payment, there's another letter attached to it, which is a quick notice letter that if you can't make that payment, you're advised to leave the apartment. This is not the right time to come up with the idea of increasing house rent, and I think the government should actually do something so that, they'll be able to curb this so-called agent and landlord increasing house rent. And, there should be a human face to this issue. It is not the right time, even if you have it at the back of your mind that you want to do such, it should not be at this period of time. Maybe after the COVID-19 era, you can now do that.
According to analysts, COVID-19 pandemic has created several economic crises across the world. These include businesses shutting down, irregular income, rising inflation, and collapse of oil prices. I met a rent agent who has been practicing for a while. Popularly known as Prince Caleb, he says many people have been owing house rent since January.
Some landlords have calling that they need their money. But you are just saying that that you should take patient that people they will pay them. But people have started responding to pay. We are giving them about 3-4 months. That's because of this COVID. That at least they should adjust themselves. But this month now, we are.
Collection month.
Yes, it's collection day. It's collection month. So they have to pay us this month.
A legal professional, Justice Ojina, says it's not a good time to increase the rent of an apartment. He is confident that if the trend is challenged in a law court, tenants will be given fair hearing.
If the court does this as a matter of policy, it will send a solid signal to the tenants and to the landlords and homeowners that at this point, this is not the leaning of the courts, which is, of course, the third arm of government and not the leaning of the government. Once they know that, they will also relax a little bit until the economy picks up again and everybody can fulfill their financial liability.
You understand now? Without the house, una no fit live life. Una just dey increase things like say you even do renovation you not do. The house say some of una we go rent house, now we go change window, now we go change door. Sometimes some of una say no even most of the one wey dey do the wicked part and the one wey no even get toilet inside the house. Now na wicked part. Before person go shit, somebody go work out like my 7, my 8 before person go shit. You see they increase the house rate. Make una take her easy. We all are human. Everything for this year, they already more bring things down for people. Even myself, some adverts I bring them down because of people. More help each other. Later on, I say like. And this 1 year, 2 years when somebody go pay you. We don't get people when they work on this thing. How can Africa when never get money? Somebody go they pay 1 year before they go rent us. 2 years before somebody go. What did they do on that? And somebody doesn't pay you the 1 year before they enter your house or 2 years. Oh, when they want to renew again, you want me to pay that the same money? What is wrong with you? What do you mean they do bank? Why you know if you take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? More na take her easy. We. More help each other for here. Sure, African landlord and African landlady and the ones with the die landlord and the die has property. Anyone? Una understand what they want to talk? Go to the other news, no time. Who they sell water for China don't become the richest man in China. Now water now they say ame. This one I don't know ame. Water where they drink. They say this corona period, not be small water people drink. People anywhere even drink river for China. Now the guy don't turn the richest man. This one I don't know the man with this. He don't even get money past Alibaba. I hear the thing. Why I say Alibaba now? Some people they feel in Nigeria comedian. You go Nigeria. You understand? People not talk on this kind of thing. And Alibaba we get Alibaba. The real Alibaba where they buy things, sell things. You understand? You understand what I mean now? And as I say Alibaba, now some of them say I saw Alibaba get money for China. Not be that one no. Even Lagos that one not get to. You understand now? Who they sell water? I watch this thing. I say no. I want to read this news for some people. Those of you never watch. Regardez là-bas.
The richest person is China is a bottled water tycoon, knocking Alibaba founder Jack Ma from his mantle. Zhang Shanshan founded Nongfu Spring in 1996 in the Zhejiang province on China's eastern coast. The Bloomberg Billionaires Index now puts Mr. Shanshan in top spot with wealth of $58.7 billion, £46.2 billion. The recent stock market listing of his bottled water firm and a controlling stake in a vaccine maker have helped boost his fortunes. Nicknamed the Lone Wolf, Mr. Zhang is now Asia's second richest person behind India's Mukesh Ambani, the billionaire behind Reliance Industries. Mr. Zhang now ranks 17th overall on its list of the world's top 500 richest people. Most of China's new billionaires come from the tech industry. But rising tensions between China and the US over Huawei, TikTok and WeChat have pushed down valuations of Chinese tech stocks. China's food and grocery sector is now vying with its tech industry in producing the country's richest business people. In April, Mr. Zhang's Beijing Wantai Biological Pharmacy enterprise listed on the Chinese stock market. His controlling stake in the firm saw his overall wealth jump as much as $20 billion by August. The pharma company says it has partnered with 2 universities to develop a candidate vaccine to fight COVID-19. Nongfu Spring shares jumped 54% on the first day of trading earlier this month when they were listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Nongfu Spring's red-capped bottles are sold nationwide from small stores to high-end hotels. The company also sells teas, flavored vitamin drinks and juices. The successful stock market listing propelled Mr. Zhang into China's top 3 richest people alongside Alibaba's Mr. Ma and Tencent boss Pony Ma. But this week's downturn for tech stocks saw the Chinese tycoon move up the wealth rankings. Mr. Zhang may not stay ahead of Mr. Ma, who has held the top spot for the past 6 years, for long. Alibaba-backed Ant Group is due to list on Chinese and Hong Kong stock exchanges next month, which will boost the tech boss's wealth even further. The online payments firm could net Mr. Ma.
You know the reason why I read this news? Now for we Africa, any small thing, I tap into this glory. I tap into this glory. Hey, yo, I want to reach. Now let me read this news. Any small thing, oh no, you say, I tap into this glory. You never know how the person make the money. Now water, they say, I tap it. You they sell water when they tap into the glory. Tapper, palm tapper. No, now they read this news for. Oh no, just day, any small thing, somebody buy car, give somebody, I tap into this glory. The tappers, I tap into this glory. Wait till you don't say you won't do for life. We won't give you money. When you tap into glory. Anyone, tap into this grace, tap into this grace. Now let me read this news. For Nigeria, since how many years, now one man, the richest man. None of us never think of how we want to overtake. Now I want to tap into this glory of $10 we buy Ferrari for people. You never know whether I even fake. You just tap into this glory. Why not be like you? They even confuse the angel we won't bless you. Angel create you to be you. You they won't be like Davido. You don't want be like me. You never know whether they will credit. You won't be like me. You go fit pay the credit to what they will be like me now. 2. Then another one. What do you make us the faith for life? Oh, now water. Now this guy say, I may your share it. Now tell you so. Some of una just do una cannot create what you go make una rich. Una they won't wait. The moment you hear say one guy. If they sell food for your area, say no be small food, they sell. The guy they make money on that time you want to open the same business with the person. Wish. OG. You want your open. And sometimes God create you to ride Okada. You go say no na bicycle you want go. You understand what I mean now? You know where they go now. You want to do the something. When you don't finish, the small wish where they your village, where they never even visit food shop, they just done their own, you call the life for their head. Say na the wish show, you understand? Now make you not there. You understand what I mean now? Africa, wake up. Not because say Dangote don't be richest man, you not feel overtake. You can overtake. Anything what you they do, just continue to they do. Not they jump. Today you go sell human hair, tomorrow you go sell animal hair, next tomorrow you go sell slipper, next tomorrow you go sell condom. You they even they confuse angel. You they won't say everything. You understand that? And some of us won't learn how to invest. All those small money with the shop. So, any small new iPhone 12. I be wanting that they come. Some of you don't think of how you want to buy them. You don't want to think of how you want to make them. So that you use that they show yourself with my iPhone. Oh yeah, now you are wasting your time. The guy will get Facebook now one polo the way never get logo. But go check your account balance. It is just start. Oh, he Bobby, you understand? So think, not they tap at anybody glory. Somebody they do bunkering work. He buy car give you why I tap it on the you they do bunkering work. Tapas. African people are tired for that. You should say that the water you read they say that it overtake Alibaba because they're not in no finish. No, I know they do one side. We'll go straight to the other news and me. For one country where they call Vietnam, okay, they don't catch people where they do condom. Those of them don't know what they call condom. They give whipping. You understand? Not be everything. You understand? Where they whip. They condom where they don't use, but the one they don't use for Jubilee dwellers, Ohode, you understand? Ocean Blue, you understand? The Cave, you understand? All these people they call so now, no, you understand that? All those condom they don't use for there. Now they use again. They call it the washer. They even they miss condom like gold circle. They add a rough rider. No wonder some of us. You understand? Some of us now. If I put some of us, they go to visa. They do these things. Some of us now. When you don't wear this thing finish after you don't whip. Things go they scratch you one kind you know the kind of sickness where they do you. Even if you go pharmacy they go they say what did they do you? You go say sometimes it go scratch me, sometimes it go do like this, sometimes you don't go use condom way people don't use. Maybe condom way one craze use, you don't use that. They catch them where I'm the condom some big they silly fit condom, they package condom. I see this thing there. Oh God. No wonder every time. No be say they do, you understand? People go they complain. Sir, see wetin dey happen. Those of una if you dey go that country, me condom yon. Those of you never see wetin I see. Oh yeah, regadila ba.
Assalamu alaikum wa Senegal. Why in Senegal? Yéen waa Sénégal ni ngeen bëgg a jàppoo seen àdduna quoi nii katante midi katante matin katante soir ah dañu ragal yàlla lii ñaaw na xam ngeen ne lii ñaaw na loolu c'est trop quoi ñaaw na ba yegg ci lool ah ñaata cadre ñoo ko waroon judd ñaata doom yu baax yu nar a yor réew mi yoruñ bu rafet avec ça ngeen bëgg émerger jëm fa.
You see, if they not catch them now, you know how many we don't use. Even this Nigeria, you cannot even do something for us to see. But people don't use. Oh, hey, sometimes because of Hodge, you understand? You not even know the company where do. You understand what I mean? Now you just wear. You understand? You know say now all these people now refill. This one be even refill, redo, rewash. Now you don't get. Hey, organize wakbo cool. No wonder sometimes if they wear go tear because people don't ever use them before. I bet Nigeria government more they check things where they enter this country because of this thing. I they read about picnic. A lot of picnic where they drink it. You say they drink tea, you don't say they drink disease. Before you look now, you don't get cancer, kosa, everything. You go die. If you say they enjoy, you might fly. Hot flower, shenene. If they turn a lot of fake picnic where they this Nigeria on a go wrong, and they read about that thing soon. And you where they do the picnic where they say they pay police. Your matter don't reach here. I'm coming for you. Now so condom CB, not only condom. All those Panadol drugs, all those things on they anywhere on a reach, in the shop, you don't know what you they eat. Anywhere you reach, you don't drink water. Later you don't dey sick now. Now they wish for my family. For the origin disease, some of them don't eat, so they don't swell up. When I go to say they don't, I don't want worry in a cocoa, worry disease. Oh yeah, some of them when I belly don't shoot out like you might be way get 2 years pregnancy when over you born. When I go to work out like this, when I suppose they would, I talk to the men. When I suppose they would down do care. Because pregnant people they dance. Because when I don't eat poison, anything. Rubbish. Go to the other news, no time. Our brother for Obodo Ibo don't follow somebody. Okay, over Nigeria get power shot. Those of us who don't know the guy that be doing name na Israel. You will see beat one Brazil guy. So then the Brazil guy called they speak Yoruba. Hey yo. You will see blow. You don't see where they go blow somebody. In shadow they feel the blow. Shadow shot. Aya. Before the fight, I saw the guy they show himself. I don't know people where they call Costa. I said they get hurt. We don't know how to this Costa. They follow the Nigerian because that guy, this one don't fight like 12 fight. He never lose anyone. Why the Nigeria don't fight 19? He say one crush in Nigeria because he grab. Oh boy, when they say small body not be sickness. Now this fight I think here. Oh boy, when they start fight, If you see where the Nigerian guy, they give him, he be an Niji, everywhere swell up. If you see where they beat, the way they beat Costa, he beat Costa like somebody where they eat Nigeria budget, like somebody where they eat our road money, our light money. He beat nonsense, come up for your head. See, he beat. The guy go say, Biko, I get you. Make the whole lot. Huh? When do you pay me? The guy be like Master Leg. All those who they wash Master Leg. Now so they use leg, then they whip the guy. Twa. More fighting, eh? Guy, you strong, go. You beat people, papa, like that. People, country, you beat the joy. Those who never watch the beat. People strong, go. So this guy, they make us proud. More they promote our own. And after the fight, he could even speak Yoruba. Did he touch me? Did he touch my inner soul? Not every time when people, Nigeria, they say na scam, all like this, all of una go share. Tiki say you they happy say they don't catch that guy. You know what I'm saying? The thing they'll touch you. I mean, touch you tibrite. Now, when Nigeria person don't make us proud, you cannot share. Because this one are new, na good news. Okay, they can punish you. God bless you. All these guys people never supposed to put as president. Who know they do we all bitter. Nice one. Because before you even fight the fight, if they fear, call me. Say, Parara, you show stuff you do. I say you can do it. Go. Let me give her mind. Nice one. Later, we'll go through the other news. No time. You will be politician for Africa. This news now for you. Yeah, for the past how many days that Lova bring news where it relates to all of una. Cause news. This one are for as far as you be poor from local government Ward 2, Ward chairman to the president. Cause this news now for una. Then they ask Trump. Trump, those who don't know Trump, maybe American president question. What woman call they won't give am one strong question. As you know, say some way that they give you strong question that they explain, follow am. The woman call they explain, follow am, say because he get one kind of disease like this, because of wetin dey happen. As the woman they talk, they go, Trump won't come, you understand? He won't go just now say, hey, stop, let me finish. Black woman who tell Trump to wait, let me finish. Trump come, bro. The woman come talk. I say no. The news don't hold though, but are they businesses? I see this person. No, I must read that to Africa politician. You woman, you get her to Trump won't talk. You say stop, let me finish. Do you know that is an insult? You don't even know. Politicians, those of you who never watch something. Oh yeah,
and from the day I was born, I was considered uninsurable. That disease started in my skin, moved through my eyes, into my optic nerves, and when I went to graduate school, into my brain. When it hit my brain, I was automatically eligible for disability for the rest of my life. I chose instead to get a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a PhD, and become a professor.
Great.
It is great, except I still have similar healthcare problems. It costs me, with copays, I'm still paying almost $7,000 a year in addition to the copay, and should pre-existing conditions which Obamacare brought to fruition be removed.
No.
Please stop and let me finish my question, sir. Should that be removed within a 36 to 72 hour period without my medication, I will be dead. And I want to know what it is that you're going to do to assure that people like me who work hard, we do everything we're supposed to do, can stay insured. It's not my fault that I was born with this disease. It's not my fault that I'm a black woman and in the medical community I'm minimized and not taken seriously. I want to know what you are going to do about that.
What we're doing is we're going to be doing a health care plan, pre-existing, protecting people with pre-existing conditions. As an example, yourself, it sounds like that's exactly perfect. That's exactly what we're talking about. We're going to be doing a health care plan very strongly and protect people with pre-existing conditions. I will say this. They will not do that because they have socialized.
I have to stop
they
you
have
there.
socialized.
I just have to stop you there because just on a couple of points. Number one, Joe Biden has ran against Medicare for all in the primaries, but much more importantly, Obamacare guaranteed people with pre-existing conditions could buy insurance. Guaranteed they could buy it at the same price as everyone else. Guaranteed a package of essential benefits. Guaranteed that insurance companies couldn't put a lifetime limit on those benefits. You fought to repeal Obamacare. You are arguing.
Well, I essentially did.
You're arguing in the Supreme Court right now to strike it down. That would do away with pre-existing conditions.
So that we can do new health care.
But you've been promising a new health care plan. I interviewed you in June of last year. You said the health care plan would come in 2 weeks. You told Chris Wallace that this summer it would come in 3 weeks. You promised an executive order on pre-existing.
I have it already.
But you've been trying to strike down pre-existing conditions.
I have it already, and it's a much better plan for you, and it's a much better plan. And
what is
when
it?
You say Obamacare, I got rid of the individual mandate, which is the worst part of Obamacare.
You're striking down the whole law.
It not shock you. Or shock you where people get out for US. No one, everybody want go get green card, blue card, red card, yellow card. Everybody want go get that thing for that side. Eh? See? You know if you try with cook, Buhari cook, they talk to you, who they cook food for her. You can say, hey, I bet wait never. Now they go to sing for your burial. Patrick William they go sing burial song. Do. You already see democracy. You try for Nigeria here. Not be the politician I go provoke. Now, all those the lawyers, I lawyer. Now the first court thief you beat you. See, you see how somebody they talk. Make I give you an example, sister. Because as they talk, you know they understand what I do. I won't give you one example. Just simple question where they ask. This one an ex-politician. He never get work. This will not be the. You know they even the rule now. S1. Politician ask a question, journalist ask a question. If you see insult, then anyone ever kill the journalist, come make a show. Those of you never watch that one.
I'm saying this on live TV. What? No, put that thing down. Let me address. What type of stupid question is that? What type of stupid question is that? Bankrolling who? Do you know who you are talking to? I will not take any questions from this man. What type of insulting question is that? Which bankroll? To do what? Who can give me money for anything? Who do you think you are talking to? Bankroll what? Go and report yourself to your publisher. Bankroll what? Please don't insult me here. I don't want to take any questions from this man. Very stupid. I could see from your face before you got here how stupid you are. Don't ever talk to me like that. Who do you think you're talking to? Bankroll who? You think that I'm one of those ones you'll be from who? From how? When? Where? How? You have a small mind. Very small mind. Don't judge me by your own standards. I've been in politics since 1990. I'm not one of these politicians you think will just come. I've been locked up how many times by this government? Suffered. I've been persecuted. Unlike most of the politicians you follow for brown envelope. You. Don't ever judge me by that standard. I spend, I don't take. And I'm not a poor man. I've never been and I will never be. Bankroll how? Don't ever suggest that to me. I'm sorry that it was deeply insulting. I don't often get annoyed in press conferences. I've been doing this type of thing for many, many years. Don't you ever make that kind of suggestion to me. Bankroll who? A former minister? A lawyer? Don't ever try that with me again. No. Don't, please. You see me well. Don't ever. All right? I have a short fuse. Okay? Don't. Try it with others. Don't. I won't just say right now. I will hit you hard. Don't. And if anybody sent you to ask that question and gave you brand new, go and tell them you got more than they bargained for to do it. Very rude. It's not the standard of daily trust at all. And I will report you to your publisher. Thank you. Any other questions? Imagine that. Somebody has been on the road for how long? You are coming to talk about that.
now. I dare you just who they give you mind, who they give you money to take the now you won't kill the journalist. Now you the tell person say stop. Okay then. Oh okay then one me USC. Hey, in the US now Jesus Christ for take come I'm not sure say they for don't kill am. If you see they preach only one go the waka turn us because everybody get right. You cannot just African politicians. When I see on our age, old Trump, where they do face like who they eat hot akara. Where mad they tell us say be quiet. Let me finish. But on any small thing we talk, on one pocket, pick us for pocket. Say, do you know who I am? Who born you? Who are you? How dare you? Even this small mockeries what they read. Una don't threaten me. Even my shadow don't run go village, go stay. Say, you cannot take this anymore. If you want Africa to good, learn how to take things. If now for Africa now, this woman do this thing now. Una just come. You don't respect elders. How can you talk that to your elders? Say, elder na wo te die elder respect elder to win for sister may God bless you go straight down here just ma read for now if you give me time this country make una look for buyer because the moment una see the way say the country go dey okay the more the country dey bad I don talk na say if na for OLS or Tonaton or anywhere or eBay make they just put the country Nigeria for sale. Una say no e go better una dey do fasting. The more we do fasting for this country the more people dey die. You know why? Because not be God na go come rule this country for us. God already give us the resources, the everything, the knowledge, but una dey here dey waste am. Una don already know where I dey go. I dey go this tanker the way they kill people now. Any small thing tank, it go fall, it go catch fire, people go burn. This thing they always they do. Nobody they talk about it. You know why? Because the rich people that they get the tanker, they'll just call the officer or call the inspector or call the DPO. They say, hey, no one will die the matter now. The matter go close. Before we go call like 20 times, they go tire. People they die because na poor men children they die. So nobody won't talk about this thing. The one way happen for Kogi, people roast. people roast like the way that they roast goat. Even goat, if you roast goat, sometimes goat they in general, you see the smile like this. People roast. You quote Torere, fire self know they roast people like this. And what it pay me student. And the reason why they read this thing, now 2 families lost 6 children. One lost 4, one lost 2. For this thing wey happen for Kogi, I see this thing, I share tears because if something never happen to una no know the kind pain wey these people dey pass through. Those of you never watch her.
Abdullahi Salihu once resided in Lokogoma in Lokoja, the Kogi state capital, before moving to Felele to join his cousin Idris Yusuf, who gave him a place to live with members of his family. Together, the cousins gradually achieved their dream of giving their children Western education to enable them have a better future. But their plans are cut short in the most horrific way after Wednesday's tanker explosion that killed at least 28 people, with 6 of their children among the casualties. Abdullahi lost 4 of his children to the inferno, while Idris lost 2. It takes efforts from friends, clergymen and family members to console them. Yet Idris cannot hold back the tears as he tries to recount the event of that fateful day.
My daughter, before she late, she tried call my number for the nurse. She tried to call my number before I reach there, before they give up. Then after that, we'll go back to where people die again. They say they don't carry the boy or go this specially. And already there, he already died.
It's too much to bear for their wives, the mothers of the 6 children. Both are in the hospital, yet to wake up from coma since the unfortunate incident.
I go their school, confirm from that They said they are not yet coming. From there, I rushed to where the accident happened. Before I see my children, she affected, about 4 of them.
In the meantime, the Kogi State Police Command is investigating the circumstances leading to the explosion, looking for clues about the ownership of the tanker.
Police actually went into investigation immediately. All the dead were removed. We used the FRC personnel to move them to the hospitals. And then even the injured were also taken to hospitals. And I think at the end of everything, what we have for now is that 28 people died in that inferno, and then about 2 others were injured.
The wreckage of the burned vehicles are still on the scene, and until it's cleared, it will continue to haunt relatives of those who died, and a reminder to many residents that anyone could have been caught up in the unfortunate incident.
Mumlena family na wipe away in a very roasting way. They born, they never know the children again. Even now, as they talk, they say the mama now, he faint. You never fit come back. How you want to born fall back? To born, you know the kind of pushing. You know the push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Family wipe. Nobody go talk about this thing. If you reach election, you'll see Delta governor go meet with River, go meet with Edo, go meet with Kogi, go meet with Ondo. If you reach election, they fit come together, say they be one. But when this country need help, none of them go come together. Or in Orubia, Giri Kpuruarona, down where they Lagos. If you reach election, if you go Osun State, go tell people say they not reach. There, Edo people had to vote, but if people die, una go bro because they not be on a party. And the citizen on an just they sorry for. Una did this. Oh, God, these people are fighting for their pockets and their party, but you did that. They PDP enter, we go win. APC enter, we go. If you like, may HIV enter, you will still live the life where you dey live. I don't travel small. I go UK, go Dubai. All these tanker, all these things, they get time where they move from 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. Now they move. If they see you for road for daytime, they go arrest you. And they get your lane where they do. This country, we don't live like an evil ant. Ants live past us. If ants they go find food, all of them they day in order. Without no traffic, no police, ants they day straight on a single file. Nigeria, you see some, if they play even for airport, they only they break rules any. We not get law, we not get anything. We even for ourselves, they say they live in order. We think no they live in order safe. We be like mosquito. It make me noise, it make it. Now people children don't die. This thing they keep people, nothing that they do about it. We not get country. Why they turn a more seller according to before I start? I ask you country now. When I say no, the country go good. When they do fasting, if you are still fasting for this country, you are wasting your time. Fast for your life. Because as you fast finish, God just bless the country. Another day you scatter them again. Even God said, country na big God do it. The thing don't tire God reach here. You understand? This country will not get leader. Everybody just they work on their pocket. Tanker, caravan, they keep people and the thing they repeat. They no fit just pull law say from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Make this thing una no fit just put the law. Maybe people just die because the thing not concern una. No worry, one go for enter Aso Rock before una go know. I'm go straight to that news, no time. So if you like what you are wear, say you dey enjoy everything, Apostle go dey run now. Now this one a big button. Alagbu na dey rain now. You have to free yourself. You can't dress like sardine, like other fish wey dey for sardine can. So that you spread like geisha. You understand? You understand the. So now dey run now. So if you like what you are wear, abeg call her anywhere you dey. If you like dey inside manhole, e go so for you. So Pastor, may God bless you. We'll go straight to other news. So my people, now just saw my name is Pararan One of Africa. On Wednesday, I come back with Fire for Fire. No worry, we'll not change the time again. My editor is back. He's back. See you now on Wednesday, no time.
Parara one talk true too. Mock news one talk sense. Parara one mad again. Hey, Parara the talk bitter truth, the pain about the people. Mock news tell the people truth.